Hey you, do you want to do nothing but just gain armor for several turns and win anyway? Do you want a deck that's basically just getting armor again and again till your opponent gives up? Do you want a deck that is literally able to break the very fabric of reality? Well, look no further. Introducing the one and only infinite armor Druid. Yep, that's right, Druid. For some goddamn reason, this bear man can gain more armor than a mighty warrior with his great plate armor and his shield. Like, just look at it. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mars, and today I'm going to show you one of my homebrew decks. Thanks to the Forge in the Barrens expansion, we got one of the best design cards for Druid. Celestial Alignment makes every card in your hand and deck cost 1 and resets both yours and your opponent's mana crystal. But since you're a Druid, you can just ramp up all of those mana in a matter of turn and start throwing all your cards at your opponent's face. Or in our case, get a bajillion armor and make them reconsider what they're doing with their life. The combo is simple. You play Floop's Glorious Gloop to gain mana whenever a minion dies. You play Line Cracker and it has the overkill effect that doubles his attacks whenever, well, he overkills. And you play Elise to duplicate the cards in your hand, turning your Floop into another copy of Elise. Then you cast 2 bees on the Line Tracker and, well, the overkill effect will trigger and his attack will be doubled for each of those bees that attack him. Then you will heal it because we're not going to let him die, and we will cast Earth and Scales on it to gain armor equal to his attack. But since your bees have been dying so far, you have gotten enough mana to repeat this again and again till his attack reaches 2 to the power of 32. But if it goes any further than that, the game will stop you and his attack will be reset to 0. So before that happens, we will cast the last Earth and Scales on it, and I hope you will be protected well enough for the rest of the game. And if your opponent let the Line Cracker live, you can decide whether to end their suffering or just let them suffer till fatigue gets them. As you can see, this combo is very, and I mean very harmless to your opponents. Like, we're not going to even damage them. They will either decide to live or, like some of the opponents I faced, attempt to deal 1 billion damage to us somehow, and well, they will lose to fatigue anyway. So let's see the deck in action, and if you wanted to play this deck for yourself, the deck code will be down in the description, and while you're at it, you might as well just drop a like and subscribe. I'll tell you what, if this video gets 2 likes, I'm gonna use this deck in an even funnier combo, and I'll make a video on that one too. Do we have a deal? Great. So let's get into it. So initially I wanted to show one of the games I've played with the deck and commentate on it, but instead I'm going to show one of the games I've played with the deck and commentate on it because, well, you can see what's going on in the background, can't you? So there are a few tips and tricks that can help you with the deck, and the first one being, do not craft this deck. It costs $10,000 to make this deck, and if you don't have the legendaries and the epics, or at least most of them, it's not worth crafting because the deck is not that competitive enough to be worth the dust. Understood? Good. So we can divide the game into a combo phase and a setup phase, or the way I call it, the just try to survive phase. We have an untapped potential quest here because, well, if you're not doing anything in the early turns, you might as well just complete the quest for some bonus power on your choose 1 cards. For example, we have Rat here because, well, deal 4 and draw a card is nice for 2 mana. We have Rising Winds to get some 3/2s and to help us cycle through our deck. And we have Nourishes because they're amazing with the quest, and especially after you play the alignment. There's also the armor package here with the Spellstone, Ferocious Howl, Oaken Summons, Dragging Wargoth, and injured marauder out of your deck, as well as giving you some armor and a way to clear some minions and defend yourself. And as usual with all of the slower druid decks, the combo druid decks, we have the classic poison seeds and spreading plague. Deal with tall or wide boards. For example, they play large minions, boom, they're 2/2s now. They play lots of small minions and boom, 35 health worth of taunts, or they just make 7 big things and you do both. And also there's a starfall here just in case you needed to clear more threats and stuff. So let's talk about the combo phase. I've already said most of the things you need to do earlier, so here are some tips. First one, have at least 4 mana crystals after the alignment for the combo. Otherwise you can't do it perfectly and well, yep. For the second one, you need 28 stacks of the overkill effect on the line tracker. That's 7 bees being cast on it. And you can use the first 2 and the last 2 bees on the line cracker itself, but the other 3 times you need to, well, cast 1 bees on the line cracker and 1 of them on the 3/4, at least that's being copied by fluke, so you can have some board space to keep on going. So getting to that last iteration is pretty much impossible unless you somehow manage to skip the animations. And I'm not telling you that you can, but you can do it in some way, but I guess you shouldn't do it because it's against terms of service or something. Yeah. And the last tip being that you don't need to do like all of the combo and gain 1 billion armor to win. Just simply using 2 bees on the line cracker and then using earth and scales on it should give you enough armor to win the game. Getting more is just flexing on your opponent. So with all that said, I'm gonna claim the world record for gaining the most armor in a competitive match, and until next video, Mars out. Wait, before I leave, I just wanted to say that I've created the shorts channel because, well, with the new expansion coming out and card reviews and stuff like that, I didn't really feel like making like 10-minute videos and stuff like that for just card reviews. Instead, I'm just gonna make short videos about the cards as soon as they get revealed, and they will be on my shorts channel. I'm also just going to make short forms of the videos that I'm going to make on this channel on that one as well. So if you want to have some, well, quick content, quick videos to watch and just get what you need to know about the decks, the cards, and everything about Hearthstone, you might as well just subscribe to that one as well. And yep, see you in the next video.